So for anyone who's not familiar with the data I'm referring to, I appreciate this probably all sounds a bit abstract. So let me give you a practical example. Let's use dPortal to access the data. Let's use the African Development Bank's information to illustrate why, in part, they are top of the index with their sovereign portfolio. And given the importance of WASH to development, I've picked an example that points to how effective AFDB's water and sanitation investments are. So this is the front page of dPortal. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. Maybe some of you aren't. You can see I'm filtering the data. I've chosen Zambia as the recipient country. I've chosen the African Development Bank as the reporting organization. I've chosen water and sanitation as a sector group, and I want to look at live projects. So I've selected an activity status of under implementation. This provides 4 activities. And on the screen here, you can see the top 3, along with a heat map showing where these activities are taking place in Zambia. Now, I've selected the 3rd activity. It's called the Transforming Rural Livelihoods in Western Zambia project, which is an AFDB-funded project with a value of $20 million. When you look at the investment, you get all sorts of information. You get start and end dates, you get details of the various actors, showing that Zambia's Ministry of Local Government and Housing is the main implementer. You also get detailed descriptions of the project, along with information about the target groups and objectives. And sorry if some of these slides are hard to see. Hopefully this is giving you a sense of what's available and will encourage you to go and look for more information yourselves. You can also see how funding disbursements are tracking against the project budget and what, if any, loan or interest payments are being made. So there's a huge wealth of data here. This project also has more than 20 quantitative objectives. With targets and data for actual performance, I've selected one of these. This one is the access to improved drinking water supply objective here. So what's also unique about the IATI reporting standard is the ability to link documents to activities. The AFDB has attached lots. So here you can see contracts that relate to this project, you can see pre-project appraisals, and you can see evaluation documents. So let's look at one of these evaluations. Again, this is difficult to see, but bear with me. This is a December 2023 evaluation, and I think it's pretty honest and insightful about the project. Firstly, a blunt assessment of progress, and I quote from the evaluation. Overall implementation progress has not improved as planned due to poor performing contractors, both for construction of sanitation facilities and those for manual drilling of boreholes. However, the major works on development of new boreholes are now complete, along with the construction of 442 out of 763 sanitation facilities. Access to improved sanitation has increased from 7.4% to 36%, towards a target of 50%. More than 500,000 people have access to improved water supply, and more than 300,000 people have access to improved sanitation. Now, the value of this information is immediately evident, not just to trace funds and hold AFDB and the Zambian government accountable, but also for learning and coordination. I did a quick search under water and sanitation in Zambia and found 67 active projects at this moment in time, and how many of these would benefit from understanding the challenges that this project has faced. More to the point, I found 408 closed activities. Are you telling me none of these had issues finding contractors to dig boreholes over the last few years? So remember, this is just an example of one project that I'm showing you here. There are more than 800,000 projects in the IATI dataset. They're updated on a daily basis.